Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of culture and exploring the difference in behaviors between the people in the East and the West. When you're on vacation or heading to a party, have you ever noticed how Westerners tend to dance with unparalleled enthusiasm? They don't just move their feet, they involve their entire bodies, and sometimes they even jump. It's like they can't hold back their energy. On the other hand, Easterners may have a more conservative approach to dancing. They often keep their feet on the ground and focus more on subtle foot movements. The idea of jumping while dancing might seem quite unusual to them. Now, let me share an interesting story that showcases this difference in behavior. A friend of mine went to a party with some of her Western friends who were dancing like there was no tomorrow. She jokingly said that she felt like she was at a circus, comparing the energy to a horse show or even the Olympics. It was a stark contrast to her usual dancing style. As the night went on, my friend couldn't help but be swept up in the infectious energy of her Western companions. At first, she stood on the sidelines, observing their wild movements with a mix of amusement and bewilderment. The way they twirled and leaped seemed almost choreographed, yet entirely spontaneous at the same time. It was as if they were channeling all their joy into each dance move, leaving no room for hesitation or self-consciousness. Eventually, one of her friends, noticing her reluctance, pulled her onto the dance floor. "Come on, just let go," they urged, their laughter ringing out above the music. With a deep breath, she decided to join in, trying to mimic their lively steps. At first, she felt awkward, her body unsure of how to match their exuberance. But as the beat pulsed through her, she began to let her guard down. She found herself swaying, her feet tapping to the rhythm, and before she knew it, she was jumping too, albeit not quite as high as her friends. The thrill of the moment was exhilarating. She laughed at her own transformation, realizing that while her movements might not have been as extravagant, she was still enjoying the dance in her own way. As the night continued, the cultural divide in dancing seemed to blur. Her friends cheered her on, celebrating her every little leap and twirl. It became evident that the essence of dancing wasn't just about the physical movements, it was about the shared joy and connection that transcended cultural boundaries. By the end of the night, my friend understood that dancing, whether with wild abandon or subtle grace, was a universal language of expression. So, there you have it, a glimpse into the differences in behavior between people from East and West. Thanks for joining me today, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more exciting content. Until next time, take care.